Hi, class. Let's go over building a solution for your proposal and also a few research reminders. I know you spent time doing academic research for your last paper, but let's just kind of hone that process a little bit. So, first of all, solution suggestions. I know at this point you have thought through your solution for your project. So, you have an idea of what you want your solution to be, but let's just kind of try to put the solution in a category. So, first of all, you might be making some kind of as I give you these ideas, you probably are going to make some kind of casserole solution here. So you might be kind of combining these things. So your solution for your stakeholder group, it could be a call to awareness. This is maybe the most simple solution. I think this is really helpful. Um, for honestly all of your proposals, perhaps a call to awareness is simply saying you need to start by being aware that this is a problem. So, making sure that your stakeholder groups have resources to learn more about this problem so that they are continually more aware about it. So, first of all, you say this proposal is a call to awareness, a call to abstinence. So, you're telling your audience perhaps to stop doing a thing. Um, it might be stop using a certain product, stop paying attention to a certain news outlet, whatever you want to do. A call to abstinence is telling them to stop doing something. A certain behavior. So then a solution could be a specific event. Perhaps you would like to have your stakeholder group organize a fundraiser or have some sort of panel where you are talking about different possible, like a open source community event where you're talking about different possible solutions to the problem. So you could have a step by step how to plan this event. A new transmission of funds. So because you're working with key stakeholder groups, you might want to talk about a donation of money towards a certain cause or just a new distribution of funds because your group has a power and that power is probably financial. So then a legal action. You might be asking your stakeholder group to have a legal action to sue perhaps a certain entity, or it could be you're writing to a government. So legal and political, I'm kind of lumping together. You could be writing to a government entity and asking them to facilitate a new law that will change your issue in some way. Or just again kind of combine awareness for this politician so that they can run on this platform perhaps. And then lastly, like I said, it's a casserole. So it could be a combination of all of these different moves. But again, it needs to be well researched. So the research is going to go so tightly with your solution. So this is, I'm going to talk through, I think, the best way to research for academics, for scholarly sources. So you go to the library website. First of all, make sure you're trying several keywords. If they don't have your information on your specific issue, chances are you could find something similar. So in your proposal, you can say, look, my solution worked in this instance, so it will work here as well. Then make sure that you're using search filters when you're using that library website. So filter through dates. You're going to want to do more current dates. I would say modern research would be about in the last 10 years. And then you're going to want to make sure that you click full text so that you can read the entire article. And then also, I would suggest you rate the bibliographies. If you find an article that you love, it's so helpful, scroll down to their bibliography and steal some of their sources. That's totally fine and massively helpful. And then make sure that you're considering the credibility and bias, even though the academic sources are allegedly the most reliable, that you still need to question where the author's allegiances lie, and then you can state that in your analysis. So then you're going to want to make sure and focus that research. um, I know a lot of these academic papers are overwhelming and they're long, so make sure that you read the abstract. That's where you're going to get the most helpful details. A lot of times in my own research, I only read the abstract if I just want to prove a point by referencing a study. So then you can also find helpful information often in the introduction and then in the methods and conclusion sections. So then just pull pertinent quotes and ideas from that as you're researching. Make sure you're citing that research. You don't have to do this, but I would suggest downloading the PDF so that you don't lose access to it and you can always go back to it. And then make sure you're taking note of page numbers and author names so that you are recording your citation early and you don't, again, have to be like, oh, I don't know where I got this. I have to go find this page number for my MLA. So then you want to make sure that you're synthesizing research and making sure that you have equal parts summary and equal parts analysis. You don't want to just drop a quote and then just leave it there. You need to make sure that you are putting your own analysis here. So here's an example. Let's say this baseball reporter suggests an additional New York City team would increase competition. So this is for the issue of salary caps in baseball. So you're saying this author suggests did this, but then you have the analysis here and it's equal parts. This is the paraphrase and then this is the analysis. So when you synthesize research, you have to balance your voice with the author voice. You're entering into that scholarly conversation. And that is it. So good luck with your solution and I can't wait to see what you all propose. Bye.